Many of you will know I've made 2 videos about a dog called Lennox. There are links going to be here and here. I'm making a 3rd video today and it's not really got the content in it that I wanted. And it's not got the content in it which I know many people wouldn't have wanted. Today, Lennox's fate was decided by a judge in Belfast. I wanted to send a reminder to Belfast that there are over 1 million people watching worldwide. All their eyes were on Belfast. They were all watching for you to do the right thing. That's a lot of people worldwide who watched you make the wrong decision today. All these people came together because of your decision to put a dog to death because of the way he looks. This is a friend, a helper for a disabled child, and you've taken him. But we all watched today when you made a detrimental decision not only for Lennox, who will lose his life after being callously treated by a kennel in Belfast, where his skin condition has not been looked at, he's covered in sores, he's not been kept in suitable conditions. This decision won't be detrimental just for his family. Obviously they're the people who will be affected the most, and my thoughts are with them, and I hope they manage to get through this time because it's going to be difficult. Now, this decision that they made today will be detrimental for the whole of Belfast and Northern Ireland because of the amount of people watching, the amount of people who were supporting Lennox, who are waiting for you to make the right decision. His story is going to spread, and I hope it does. People are already calling for boycotts to Belfast. This is likely to be pushed even more now. It was a very silly decision based on I don't know what today that you made. You weren't protecting anyone, and your decision is going to have affected a lot of Belfast, I imagine. So I wanted to tell his story once again. Lennox is a very much loved family pet. He's a friend. He's a family member. A lot of people don't understand how dogs can be part of a family, but put that beside. Imagine if your sibling or your best friend was taken from you. Because that's how it feels for these people. His family had him since he was a very young puppy. He's a Labrador, American Bulldog cross. They were, and they remain to be, responsible dog owners. They had him microchipped, neutered, DNA registered, pet safe registered, insured and licensed every year without fail. Lennox is a young owner, who is now 14 years old, has a disabling condition, and he acted not only as her friend when she couldn't go into school, but pretty much as an assistance dog for her. Yet on Wednesday the 19th of May 2010, he was taken from his family home. He was taken with a warrant intended for another dog, and measurements were taken from the American Dog Breeders Association, which they had no permission to use. This alone should have had this case thrown out. And why was Lennox taken? He'd never shown any aggression. He'd never been shown to be dangerous. He was a good dog. He was taken because he looked like a pit bull terrier type dog. That's it. He went through so many court cases, and people worldwide show their support by lighting lights. On the 24th of May, when we thought the final decision would be heard as to whether an appeal would be allowed, it was again postponed. But on this day, so many people wore green in their support for Lennox. And yet today, they decided to withhold the original destruction order against Lennox. I'm not sure whether his family will be even allowed to see him, and they haven't seen him in over 2 years. I want to talk to Lennox's supporters. Through Save Lennox, his family have asked that we remain dignified in our response to this. Don't do anything stupid. We don't need to stoop to the level of lies and callous behaviour of many of the members of the council. Don't let his death be in vain. We've got a fight to end breed-specific legislation. It's not just Lennox who's affected by this, it's not just his family. And as sad as this case has been, we need to stop many more dogs getting into the same situation. To be honest, I'm still finding it hard to comprehend how this decision was come to. Several behaviourists who are top in their field and know dogs very well, know them better than any council member, had their views and their opinions and their facts and what they'd gained from Lennox thrown out. It was ignored. Evidence from one council member who said that she could not get near Lennox because he was that aggressive, and yet pictures emerged of her cuddling him and having her face licked were taken into account. I don't understand how that evidence was not thrown out, how her word was not thrown out, because it was clearly a lie from the evidence that emerged in pictures. I don't understand. I don't understand how these top behaviourists who actually know the field were ignored. I don't know how, when all the facts pointed to Lennox being released today, that he will be killed because of the way he looks. Because despite all the evidence that he's behaved impeccably, despite his treatment in kennels, he's still a danger to the public. This law protects no one. It simply criminalises good people, responsible owners who have done nothing wrong, who don't realise that they have a pit bull dog until the police come and take it away. I'm not sure when I will post this because I've asked for permission before I do. I didn't want to cause any more distress to the family. They need this time to come to terms with what's going to happen. I hope though this time that the judge and Belfast City Council have the guts to stick to their decision, because even though it's the wrong one, keeping Lennox in kennels in the state that he's in is wrong. Anywhere else they would be done for cruelty or neglect. And to Lennox's family, I'm so sorry that this has happened, because you're clearly good people who've done the right thing. I'm sorry that you had to go through this. I just hope that your dog, your family member, that his dying won't be in vain, that we use it to fight this stupid law to stop it happening again. I know it can't help you now. I'm so sad to see it happen because there was no need for it. It shouldn't have happened. I know you've seen at least the first video that I made, and I wish I was better at speaking to people. I don't know that I could speak in front of people. I've been so pleased that people have thought my videos so good on this matter. I hope that they serve some purpose in joining people together, helping us to fight against this bad, stupid law that is breed-specific legislation. We need to fight for fair and effective dog laws because currently they protect no one. And if you think that they do, the ignorance is clearly embedded really deeply. I saw an article and a video about how one ignorant comment can cause years and years of people to believe it's truth. We've been fighting this for 21 years. Hopefully soon we'll be able to change opinions, and by sharing this story and sharing the knowledge of real experts, we can end this. We need to use him, if his family are happy for us to do this, as the face of change so that we can fight against this, and I hope we can. I hope this doesn't sound too cheesy, but it's something I feel really passionately about and I know many people do. So thanks for watching.